Hello friends, welcome back. My name is Dana and it's finally here, the final video in our three-part series, which is Tinted Mineral Sunscreen Swatched. Wow. And we are back for the final third video in the series of Tinted Mineral Sunscreens, which I am swatching for all skin types. What a mouthful. So I have done the dry video, or for dry skin people, I've done one for normal skin, and this time it is our oily skin friends, and personally one of my favorites because I have like normal combo skin, but I live in a very hot and humid climate, and so I need that kind of like matte sunscreen a lot of the time, especially in the summer. So I love these sunscreens a lot. And I'm going to talk through a little bit about kind of like my faves and then the ones I don't like as much. And of course I will insert the swatches. So if you are enjoying this series, if you're enjoying these videos, please do give it a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe. It really helps my channel, and we'll get into it. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to insert the swatches here, and I will have a clip where it says all of the names and the actual like swatches, so you can screenshot it. If you want to save it in your phone, you can look at it that way. Super helpful, I think. And then we will come back and I'll talk through my thoughts. All right, guys, we are looking at our tinted sunscreens for dry skin. Starting on the left, we have the ISDIN Eryfotona. This is the tinted one. Next up is the MDSOLARSCIENCES Tinted Cream SPF. Then we have the Hero Force Shield. This is the Apricot version. There's one that's green. This one's obviously not. Then we have the St. Jane Luxury Sun Ritual. Next up is the BONDI Sand Sunny Daze. Then we have the Supergoop Mattescreen. Then the BLISS Block Star. Then we have the Ultraviolet Lean Screen. And last up is the COTS Face Moisture right here. So that is what they all look like. All right, so I hope that was helpful. For me, it's always helpful, and I feel like I'm gonna save that screenshot that I just talked about, because depending on the time of year, if my skin is tan, if it's not, I'm like, oh, I don't remember which one is lighter, which one is darker. So that is super helpful for me, especially when you have a bigger collection. But I'm gonna go through some of my absolute favorites right now and talk you through the ones that I would repurchase and the ones that I don't like as much. Okay, so I have kind of, I would say like, I guess 4 favorites, and they're kind of different and for different reasons. One of the first ones is the ISDIN Eryfotona Ageless. So while this one has like a darker tint and a warmer tint, this is more of a fluid sunscreen versus a lot of the others that have that kind of matte velvet, like almost like primer feel to it. This one does not have that. So it's not gonna be necessarily 100% matte on your skin, but it does soak in a little bit more easily. And I love the fact that this has some of the best protection that you could get. Just the ISDIN products, they actually can help reduce the appearance of wrinkles and fine lines and any sun damage that you've had. So when I really want like the strongest protection, this is one of the ones that I reach for. And while that is like a deeper, I guess, shade and tone, I feel like it's one of those ones that I've spoken about before, where the fluid kind of makes it so that it blends in a little bit more. Not 100%, it's still gonna pull a little bit warm, at least on me, but it doesn't just sit on your skin. It kind of like shears out in a sense. So that's the best way I can describe it, and it still works for me. I tend to actually use both, which is very pricey. This is the non-tinted and this is the tinted, and I'll go in with a layer of this and then I'll put the tinted on top, and I basically can use like half the amount. If I had to use the full amount of the tinted, it would be a lot. So I can basically like half and half it, and I do it in layers, and then I get like the tone and tint that I want. The other one that I've talked about for years, and I have a full video on this, is the BLISS Block Star. This stuff is amazing. I feel like it has a little bit more of a neutral undertone, but it does kind of spread a little bit more, and it doesn't, it sits on your skin because it has that kind of like very velvet matte texture and like primer feel. But I feel like it doesn't pull too warm on me, and so I can get around using it year round. I like to wear it kind of as makeup. I think it works really well, but also people wear it under makeup all the time, and I've done that many times. So I am pretty much at the end. I think this is my second bottle, so it's a clear favorite. The other ones that I really do love are the Supergoop Mattescreen and then the St. Jane Luxury Sun Ritual. This one, it has such a weird undertone, but it does kind of rub in more easily than some of the others. I feel like it doesn't sit on your skin as much, whereas the Supergoop Mattescreen, it is one of those primers. It's got that velvet matte feel. It sits on your skin. It's great under makeup. It is more matte, but it has a lot more silicones to it. So it's just kind of a preference if you like this kind of feel, or if you like one that feels like it rubs in a lot more. I would say don't be as scared about the St. Jane's undertone. While it does pull very yellow, like very yellow, it does, again, kind of distribute, and it's not as noticeable once you get it all over your face. So these are ones that I love, 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 and have used. This is the mini because I used to have the big one, but yeah. So some of the others that I want to talk about, I guess, I don't know if I'm going to talk about them all, but we'll go quickly. So the ultraviolet one, it's never been a favorite of mine. It's so thick. I don't know when to use it because it's matte. So normally I would use that in the summertime, but it's so thick that it feels heavy on my face, so I don't reach for it often. And then the COTS one is, I believe this is the lightest, one of the lighter ones. So this is good if you do have a lighter skin tone. It's really great. It has that same kind of velvet matte feel. The Sunny Daze from Bondi Sands, I like it and then I don't. It's the tone. The tone is so weird to me, and it's just something that I don't always reach for, even though like some days I'll love it and then other days I won't. So I don't know. I still haven't 100% figured that one out. And then these two, this is the Hero. This one just pulls very, very warm. I love the texture of it. It reminds me of the Live Tinted Hue Guard, but it does pull quite warm. And then the MDSOLARSCIENCES. I love this texture. I wish it came in shades. This one can pull a bit dark on me. So it's just a matter of finding the shade and the tone that works for you. And you know, that's with all tinted mineral sunscreens. But hopefully this video helps you kind of determine which ones work for you. And yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. And I will see you guys in the next one. Let me know if you have any questions. See you then, guys. Bye.